rolling here back over to the Bellator side of things this past weekend. Bellator 277 once again. Linton, is it Vassell or Vassell?
Second one.
Vassell. Round one, TKO victory over Tim Johnson. Mark, let me stay with you right here. What was your reaction over Vassell getting it done by TKO?
That was a crazy fight. That thing turned on a dime. At the 2-minute mark, Vassell is still eating shots, and by minute 30, he is comfortably on Tim Johnson's back. So just an absolutely fantastic job by Vassell of weathering the storm, of turning it around, and then once he's on top, his hips are so damn heavy. He flattened Johnson. He is landing just enormous elbows, and Johnson rolls over and gets finished. Absolutely a statement win for Linton Vassell, and he continues to look really good as a heavyweight. The guy is plenty strong enough. He was a little slow at 205, and that issue is mostly gone now, fighting heavyweights. You can certainly get him out of there on the feet, as Johnson almost did, but if you let Linton Vassell get a hold of you, you are in a world of trouble.
Omar, what was your take? The official time coming at 4 minutes and 21 seconds of round number one. Linton Vassell getting it done. What was your take?
That fight was wild, man. When I was watching it, I was pretty sure Tim Johnson had that in the bag. I was like, holy shit, this guy is just laying him out. He's about to pound him out. Next thing you know, Vassell's on his knees. He's got a leg wrapped up in a single, and he's turning the corner. Are you on top now? Are you alive? Are you still alive? And he's all of a sudden he's got his back. And then all of a sudden he's just pounding out Tim Johnson. And by the end of the fight, I was like, what the fuck just happened? We were watching one whole complete sequence, and then all of a sudden Vassell's winning. It happened in an instant. It wasn't bad refereeing by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope.
It was just sheer will and tenacity. That man was not going to be denied. It was very quick, though, from Vassell getting messed up to all of a sudden being on top, and then the finish happened. It was very, very quick. It was a wild fight up until that point. Tim Johnson might need to return to the mustache, though. I think that was the missing factor.
He would have finished him if he had the mustache power.
If he had that mustache, man, he'd have been ready to go. But he lost it, and there you go.
Nice. Mark, let me send it back to you. What do you want to do next with Linton Vassell?
So it feels like it was fairly recent, but it has been 3 years since he fought Valentin Moldavsky when he first moved up to heavyweight. That was his first fight at heavyweight. They've each fought 4 times since, so I think it's been long enough that we can go back to that and make that rematch. Moldavsky obviously just lost his belt. He needs an opponent. He's not going to fight Fedor because obviously he is trained by Fedor. I don't think they're going to give Linton Vassell a Fedor fight. I feel like they're going to give Fedor a more fun striker-type matchup than that for what seems like it's going to be his retirement fight. So let's do this thing and make a true, non-Fedor number one contender. They may end up giving Fedor a shot. We'll see how it shakes out. But other than that, those are the top 2 guys in Moldavsky and Vassell. And the first fight was, if I remember right, 29-28 and fairly close for Moldavsky. So I think you can absolutely run that one back. I think Linton Vassell has earned it.
Nice. You guys want to say anything else about that bout?
If you matched up Vassell and Congo, I promise you have no idea who's going to win that fight.
Probably true.
I like that matchup a lot, but Congo's already matched with Bader. That's the only reason I didn't mention that. But yeah, that's a good one.
Both of those guys would be liable to get knocked out. Next thing you know, they both win. They both have this ridiculous comeback all of a sudden. I think it'd be very interesting to see what happens.
That's super valid. I was just going to say one more thing before you go on, that Tim Johnson has lost 3 in a row now. Obviously, he's still very much a credentialed name in that Bellator heavyweight division, which isn't super deep, but they have 2 guys in Tyrell Fortune and in Davion Franklin who I feel like they've kind of been struggling to find that vet to put one of these guys against to see if they can get over the top, because their top vets are a little too good. It kind of feels like you don't want to put him maybe in there with a Congo just yet or a Moldavsky just yet. I think Tim Johnson is that guy. He's on a little bit of a losing streak. I think you take him, you take either Davion Franklin or Tyrell Fortune, and you let them show you if they are the real deal against him.
Okay, moving right along, Bellator 277 in the